So I found these. I need these for work. Why do you like these? I don't get it. Hey, Dave. No!
Do you ever like take a risk with an outfit and you're like, it's fine. I'm only seeing people that I trust today. I'm hanging out with family or friends. I'm gonna live my outfit dreams. And then you have to go and get groceries for said family and friends. And everyone stares at you as you walk through the shopping. Like, I don't think my outfit is that out there. Here's a cutaway to my outfit, probably filmed by my mother. Thanks, Mum. I think it's cute. I think it's very, like, Ghibli-esque, like, cleaning day sort of vibes. The people in Coles did not think quite so highly of it. Oh, I feel seen in a bad way. Anyway, my cousins are coming over and I haven't seen most of them since well before the pandemic, so I'm very excited to be seeing them. Will I be able to socialize with them or will they feel like strangers? Find out soon. I didn't get it, do it again.
All the kids.
You youngins.
Amongst us. I don't understand it. Back in our day, we played real video games like Halo.
Score to
Go! What they said.
Home base.
Very careful. Why prolong his death? I'm sorry. I must confess, I still believe, when I live you, I get in mine. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. One more time. I realize no one said the title, so I have to say it before we sung it. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, we should have done it with kisses. You're right. Here's a blast from us.
Wait, did you want to?
I still watch that guy on YouTube.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Day mixtape.
Jupiter, Mars, Saturn.
Disappointing lack of Uranus then. Look happy. I like that none of you looked happy. Thank you so much for that.
Tequila.
Tequila.
He was right at you.
You're full. You're full. You're full. Sports ball. Handball. I'm also really annoying to get to. Just emotionally.
you can't get to me.
You gonna play, Daisy? Or are you gonna stand there looking pretty? Making them do the work for you, huh? I respect it. You scared her away! Yeah, you're hanging out with the cool kids over here. The ones who always had notes from their parents not to do PE.
It's so sweet. Oh, look at the poor. The poor of ownership. Yes. You're okay.
Plus football.
Now some non-Polaroid ones.
No, I take the digital.
No,
digital. We're gonna use the
photos.
technology. Oh!
All the stars are watching you to learn how to shine, while the ocean admires your depth.
And you're coming up later. It makes her sound like a pirate.
That's fair. Oh, she's quite scared of
She might
those.
go inside, I think.
You're hiding, Days.
Last day at my cushy little office job. I ended up staying here a lot longer than I thought I would. I thought it was going to be a quick little 3-month stint, and 6 months later, here I am. This was not a job I ever thought that I would do or be good at, or like selling car products. But I've genuinely really enjoyed my time here. It has really helped me get over my phone call anxiety. And it's been really interesting going into a totally different field and knowing that like I could be okay if I didn't do performing arts. I'm still gonna do performing arts, but it was a cool experience to try a normal people job. This is the stressful part about the move, is all the things that you have to give up to leave. And I'm really chill about it, and I'm fine, and I'm not freaking out about finishing this job. But I am like genuinely very grateful that I got to work here because I've had a good time and I've enjoyed dressing up in like corporate wear and pretending that I'm like a real adult. That's been nice. So I just had some coworkers come in and say goodbye, which was very nice. But I'm also like sad. And I think I have talked about this a couple of times, but I'm really feeling that sense of giving a lot up to travel this time. Genuinely really like my jobs, and I like the people that I work with. I work with nice people, and the fact that they like went out of their way to like come and say goodbye was really sweet. And they've been so nice while I've been here and so helpful. Alright, I gotta finish doing these reports and then I can go home and feel sad. And with that, we're all done. Ooh, this is stressful. I'm trying to be really chill about it. Can you tell? Do I look chill? It is time. Let's go home. Hello, I'm about to film a video, but I have to wait before I can start filming because I'm so sweaty from setting up and I need to like cool down and dry off before I can start filming. But the setup for this video, it's a bit bloody cute is what it is. Like, oh, that looks cozy. I want an apartment that looks like that in its entirety. But it was also carrying a lot of books downstairs, and then I'm gonna have to carry them all upstairs when I finish. Yeah, just gonna chill for a bit until I cool down. Do you wanna see something gross? Yeah, that's from carrying all those books upstairs. Ah, it was so heavy. Look at all them chickens. And there's more on the floor that have fallen off the bed too. And more on my bedside table. And there's also a couple still in there that I haven't unpacked yet. I hope this music video looked good. I really do. It's the Hannah.
It's me. Mario.
I know it's not.
No?
You aren't. I'm so sorry. I got us Power Rangers.
Tag yourself.
It's Voltron.
I am this one.
Oh my god, you look great.
Thank you. Tag yourself. Which one are you?
I'm the one that's like shooting fireworks out of its head like this.
Wow! Go, go, Power Rangers.
left.
Bye, Mom.
Update. So I was gonna spend 2 days
with the child. And then as we were in the Uber heading to her place, we came across the radio that there'd been a COVID case, like little outbreaky thing at the hospital nearby. And I got an international flight next week, so I'm getting back to Sydney because I don't want to get stuck here or have to lock down or have to quarantine before my... It was just... We're gonna go back into the Sydney safe zone because, no offense, y'all are infected.
I'm very offended that you would rather go to London than spend one extra day with me.
It was genuinely a tough decision.
You?
I didn't get a reaction.
Hello. I'm not supposed to be singing anymore.
And there's a drink in there as well.
She did a show.
I did a show.
It was good.
I sang some songs.
She did good job singing the songs.
Thanks.
It was good.
Thanks.
And we're gonna say goodbye. She's going to eat a burrito and do another show and also be good.
Bye.
Bye. We are alone in Hannah's apartment. She's got to get ready for a second show and we are getting back on a plane. So we're alone in her apartment. It's time for shenanigans. Oh, Hannah, I'm gonna punk you so good. I see your lemongrass and ginger candle. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, she'll never find it. She's gonna wonder what's happened. She's been broken in. Punked. Second prank. Here we go, guys. We're up in the ante. She's got this clock here. It's tilted at a diagonal towards her desk. Oh, now she can't see what time it is from the kitchen. Woo! All right, guys, we're taking things into the bathroom. Over here, I can see she's got her shampoo and her conditioner. We're gonna just swap those around. Oh my gosh, she's gonna wash her hair backwards. Actually, I don't want her to wash her hair backwards and get mad at me, so I'm just gonna put those back the right way. Pranks!
Alright, Daisy, in your pop. Can you get in? It was a bit high. Oh, almost. Ready? I'll give you a boost. There you go. Right this way, Daisy.
So your baby's growing up.
It's like watching your first day at school. It's like
5 hours later. Just finished refilming On My Father's Wings, so now I think all the videos for Non-Disney Cartoon Heroine Week, except for the bonus day, are done. Just in time, because I'm flying out the day after tomorrow. We'll say that my neighbor decided to mow his lawn this morning, and I was like, I can't wait for him to be done. I need to just get filming. Like, I tried to, like, stall a little bit, but, you know, I got stuff to do. I've just finished recording, and he's just stopped. He's just stopped mowing the lawn, so that's good. I'm not salty at all. Just a little bit of seasoning. But the reason I got my camera out is it is time to pack up all my sound recording equipment. And I'll leave my lights up because I've got some more filming I want to do this afternoon. But I actually get to put all my microphones and stuff away. So goodbye, microphone. You've served me well, but you are going to go and hang out in a suitcase for a little bit. Bye.
Guess what I did?
What?
So I've been planning this test for ages, right?
Yeah.
And I show up and I've got my form and I'm all organized. And she goes, great, you've got your passport? I did not have my passport. Thankfully, I had a copy of the page that they needed because I'd sent off to Central with my admissions and stuff for my visa. So I had it on my phone, but I was like, oh my God. Ah! Thankfully, she was very nice. She was a really lovely nurse, so it was fine.
So yeah, that was a fun little stressful addition to my COVID test. I also kind of left it a little last minute, kind of. It's still, my flight is the day after tomorrow, so I'm within the 2-day threshold. But it was like 5 p.m. before I got there to do a test, and they closed at 6 p.m. But I couldn't go any earlier because I had my final day of teaching. And my boss brought me some flowers for my final day, which was so lovely. And the kids were all so nice. And it was just a very nice last day.
and made me very emotional at the end, because I've been teaching at this school for 5 years, and then the little quarter of a year that has been this weird delay. So it's been a long time, and I'm always sad to leave, but thankfully my boss was really lovely about it all, and she understands that, you know, I have to pursue this now and see if it's going to go anywhere, and then I can always come back. So I'm putting these in a vase. It was very sweet, and I almost cried in front of all my students, which would have been really embarrassing. Look at how pretty. Ah, so cute. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate it.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's not chew on that one, Daisy.
It is the night before my big trip, before I move to the UK, and I am simultaneously so prepared for this trip, but also completely unprepared for this trip. I keep going over like the checklist in my head of things that I needed to get done, and I'm pretty sure I've got everything, but there is this fear that I'm gonna show up at the border and not be able to get through, or get stuck, or just not be let on a plane. And I've sunk so much money into this, and I've sunk so much emotional investment into this, that my fear is I've missed one form that's gonna destroy all of that. I've tried to be really thorough, but I also know that I miss things, and you know, there's no guarantee until I'm in London that I'm even gonna get to London, especially with the pandemic being what it is. Like, there's still probably another 14 hours for the borders to close before I get on a flight. Not that I'm expecting that to happen, but at the moment you really can't tell. I did not sleep like at all last night, and I woke up from what sleep I did have at about 5 o'clock this morning. So I'm functioning at about 30% capacity, and my brain is fuzzy, and it's partially stressed, but also the sleep, and I'm just freaking out. And I think I'm gonna keep freaking out until I'm in my room in the UK. Yes. But till then, I have a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna get started packing some things away, and then my brother and his girlfriend are coming over, and we're gonna have a little dinner thing to say farewell before I hop on a plane tomorrow morning. This is crazy. It's happening so soon, but also so delayed. I don't know what's going on up here. It's just a lot of Hello.
Hello! Who we saying hello to?
Well, me,
Oh.
but also YouTube.
Hello, YouTube!
What is going on, Daisy?
Can we go in the car? Yes, let's go in the car.
Hello. I am very tired, but I'm also in an apartment. It is so full of my stuff just out everywhere. I arrived this morning, it's like 3 p.m. And I was gonna put everything away, but then all the shelves and stuff looked a little mangy, so I was like, I need to get some cleaning stuff. I have to do 10 days of quarantine, so I couldn't like duck over to the store and just grab some stuff, but apparently Uber Eats does groceries now. So they've just arrived, and I'm gonna clean a little bit and start putting all my stuff away. I've got 10 days to make this place my own, and then I will get to explore London a little bit, or at least walk around and not enter any buildings and just take in the vibe of a locked down London. Anyway, I'm very excited to have my own place. So this apartment I'm only staying in for the first month of my course. It's a little bit out of my price range to stay in it the whole time, but essentially what I'm doing is I booked this through Airbnb, which was a whole drama. Like, they gave me the wrong address, and so when I had to order my COVID tests for the self-isolation thing, they were gonna go next door, so I had to like run out and intercept the delivery driver this morning just to make sure I got those tests. Anyway, so I booked this over Airbnb for the first month so that I can spend, aside from the first 10 days, I can spend the first month looking for an apartment. So I can find somewhere, I don't have to sign a lease without having seen the apartment first, which is something that really stressed me out. If it becomes a problem, me finding somewhere, I could potentially stay here longer, but it is expensive. So, yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully I'll find somewhere that's great. But yeah, I've got a little bed here. It also has a bed up there that I'm just going to use for storage. Some shelves, my kitchen, secret fridge, my closets, and my bathroom. Hello. That's it. That's the whole apartment. I am a bit of a mess. I spent 30 hours traveling, including layovers in Japan for 6 hours. And there's two things that I absolutely cannot do on an airplane. One is sleep, and the other is use the bathroom. Airplane bathrooms are the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. So I've been just like trying to undo the mess that that's made of my body. But yeah, I'm very excited to have a place of my own. I'm very excited that I made it through customs into the border. Not that I was doing anything wrong, I don't understand the immigration process, so I'm constantly scared that I'm going to get something wrong. No matter how much I read about it, I don't understand it anymore. Anyway, let's put some groceries away and start putting this apartment together. So something that I found pretty surprising so far being in the UK. First of all, coffee wasn't bad. That was a nice surprise. But also people are really blasé about the whole COVID restrictions thing. Like, every single person that I've spoken to about having to isolate has been like, you can, or no one's really gonna check it, or no one's policing it. And I'm like, they should be. And even if they're not, I don't want to be the person that spreads COVID. Not that I think I have it, because I flew from Sydney, barely any cases, to Japan, no whole lot of cases, and there were 24 people in economy on my first flight, and maybe 6 in economy on the second one, so, you know, not a whole lot of chances for COVID to get to me. The most likely place would have been in the commute from the airport into my Uber, or when I was checking in. So it is day 2 of my isolation. I would say it's day 3, because I would include the day I arrived, because I arrived at like 6 a.m. and then came straight here. But according to the NHS, today is my day 2. So I'm going to take my COVID test today. I tried to take it yesterday, but essentially in the instructions, they were like, oh, it needs to be sent via a priority mail postbox. And I was like, okay, how do I get to one? Am I allowed to leave my apartment for that? And I was so nervous about it. So I sent emails out and I didn't hear anything. Thankfully, it was technically day 1. So I had a spare day just in case something like this happened. But I got a reply this morning saying, yes, you can leave your self-isolation in order to deliver your COVID test to a post box, as long as you do not take public transport. That's fine. My post box is literally like 20 meters that way, but there's no path that way. There's no way to get through there. So I actually have to take a 10-minute walk around the block to get there. And I'm not disappointed about that. It'll be my first walk through London, which will be very exciting. But yeah, I'm doing my makeup because I get to go out today and I don't really have any other reason to do makeup for the next 10 days. So this is it. This is my event. Okay. Jesus. I don't like being responsible for this. I'd much rather be going to a testing station and having someone just do it to me. But I am excited that I get to take a walk and go and deliver this bad boy now. First walk around London. Let's go, baby! That was freaking lovely. I did get a little bit lost, which on the one hand was like, oh my gosh, I'm in a city that I don't know and I'm not really meant to be interacting with anyone, so I can't ask for directions. On the other hand, it was like, oh, I can see a little bit more of the city. I haven't quite accepted the fact that I'm here yet, because I haven't been out and about. I haven't been exploring. Half the city is closed. In fact, probably more than half. So it's a little bit like, yeah, I'm in London, but am I in London? And now I'm gonna be in here for the next 6 days before I can deliver my next test. It's my birthday. I am 27, which I feel like at 27 I should have my life a lot more together than I do. But you know, it's fine. I had a lovely little call with Mum, Dad, and Daisy today, and for some reason Daisy, as soon as I see her or I think about her, I start to get like emotional. Like my family, whatever, I'm used to living away from them, but Daisy, look. As soon as I think about her, I start crying. I feel like I have cried so much the past couple of weeks getting ready for this move and the stress of everything. I'm still like in Daisy zone. Look at this. Look at these tears. It is my birthday, so I have ordered myself some groceries over Uber Eats, including a cake and some flowers. I've ordered myself a little birthday party I'm just gonna have for myself. It's a very exciting day. There's a lot going on in isolation. Okay, I'm pretty sure I cried in the last thing that I filmed, but these are happy tears, I think. Okay, so I ordered like groceries earlier today and I was like, oh, since it's my birthday, I'll order myself a bunch of flowers with it as well. And then they like took the flowers off the order and they're like, oh, we don't have those. So I didn't get my flowers and I was like, that's fine. It's not an important thing. It just would have been nice. And then I get a knock on the door and I think my mum ordered me flowers. I'm pretty sure it's my mum, and she did ask for my address yesterday, which I won't show you. It's from Hannah. Oh my god, thank you, Hannah. They're so pretty. I've got all the little daffodils. I cry a lot in these videos. I promise I'm more mentally stable than I'm projecting, but. So I genuinely don't know if this is sad or genius. But I bought myself a cake for my birthday. I went with a carrot cake, purely because my mum mentioned carrot cake a couple of days ago. We were out getting coffee and she was like, oh, let's get a carrot cake, and then we never ended up doing that. And so my brain has been stuck on carrot cake. Now I just had like a conversation in my head. I was like, do I sing the song and cut the cake and do the whole like ceremony? But then it just sounded really sad in my head, so I'm just gonna. Oh my god, I think I actually finished the edit for Little Moments January. I was not expecting these to be as long as they are. This one's sitting at 25 minutes and that is with it cut right down. I've already started to notice though, I have looked a little bit at the February footage. I haven't started compiling it together yet. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that. So I'm already getting like the benefits that I wanted from this series, which was remembering things that otherwise would be forgotten. It has been a massive undertaking to get these done, and I know they're going to be delayed, especially when classes start up and all of that. It's going to be a struggle. So I am trying to get as many videos and things edited as possible while I am here in the quarantine zone. This has been sitting half finished in my Final Cut folder for weeks. So stoked that it's done. Now I can move on to doing my Shein and my candles, and there's so many other videos that I've got to get to.
First day back.
It's like actually up. Oh, so exciting. Only 11 more of those to do. Isolation update. It is day 11. That's right, day 11 of my 10-day isolation. And what's happened? There was a delay in my final COVID test getting to the lab. In fact, it took 4 days for it to get there. It arrived about an hour ago at the lab. I got the little email. So I had a whole bunch of apartment viewings that I was meant to go to today. I was also going to go and pick up my BRP and my central student card. Like, I had so much planned and none of it happened. I'm also cooking pasta because it's the only food I have left in my apartment. This is my fridge at the moment. She's empty aside from like half a carrot cake from my birthday last week, and some vodka. So that's how we're going. That's our situation. Fingers crossed the results get emailed to me at some point throughout the night, because I have more apartment viewings that I'm meant to go to tomorrow, and I'd rather not postpone these ones as well because I'm stressed about the idea of finding an apartment, and it's also Easter weekend starting on Friday, so there's going to be like 4 days where everything is shut. So I'm hopeful it'll arrive because I want an apartment and I want groceries. Indeed, it is another Lauren is feeling sad and is going to complain about her feelings moment, but there's a reason for it. Today is day 13 of my 10-day quarantine. That is right, day 13 of my 10-day quarantine, because I still haven't gotten my results back for my last COVID test. I'm so frustrated that, like, if it had been my day 2 test that had taken this long, not bothered. But it's my day 8 test, which means that I'm essentially stuck here until I receive it. And it's so frustrating to not have any kind of indication of when I'm gonna hear. That COVID test ended up taking so long to come in that I missed all of my apartment viewings that I had scheduled that week. So much fun. Hope you guys enjoyed March, and I will see you in April. Bye.